Alright, as I was saying, I want to be a part of Girl World. And I'm just wondering if there's like a sign-in sheet. Like, how does it work? Can one just bust their way in? Because I already meet membership requirements, meaning one could say that I am morbidly obese. Some people see saying that a person is FAT as a slur, but I don't care. It is what it is. I am a person of large body proportions. I'm on my way back to work right now. This whole thing is stupid. So my air conditioner went out last. Oh, God, I'm going to get into that story. What am I doing? Back to Girl World. I took this deep dive into Chantal, who is Foodie Beauty, if you don't know who she is. And what's the other one's name? Oh, Amberlynn Reed. They are both two influencers who are, I'm thinking, in the 500-pound range. And each one of them has been on this supposed weight loss journey. I hate the word journey. But anyways, weight loss journey that ends in binges. Why can't I speak today? Jeez. Binges and weight gain instead of weight loss. Me, on the other hand, I changed the way that I eat. I want to say about 6 months ago, maybe a little bit more. What happened was my friend, one of my best friends, one of my just amazing best doesn't even describe it. It sounds kind of immature to say my best friend, like childish, but we've been friends for more than 30 years, so she's more like my soul sister. Anyways, she changed the way that she was eating to get her A1C down. And I would see the changes that she was making over time. She never said, oh, you got to try this, you should do that, you should start watching your health, blah, blah, blah. She just started doing it for herself. I noticed when we would go out to eat, she was making healthy choices. She wasn't making a big production out of it. She was just doing it. And then I'd see over time that it's actually improving the way that she looks. She looks healthy. She looks beautiful. She's happier. And I wanted some of that too. So I started copying what she was doing. So I don't buy bread anymore. I don't even know how long it's been since I've had a sandwich. And sandwiches were a part of my everyday life. I love nothing more than to make myself a big old sandwich and then go to bed. I don't mean bed for the night, but like make a sandwich and then watch YouTube videos. Make a big sandwich on some ciabatta or focaccia or sourdough or what's that other one? Puglisi. Oh. Anywho, oh, I love bread. That Oprah commercial, I love bread. I can relate to that. Because this heifer right here loves some bread. But I haven't had bread in a really long time. No bread, no noodles, no crackers, no potatoes. I basically live off of chicken, fish, ground turkey, and vegetables. Salads. Salad. I was eating a lot of Atkins bars, but I found that tasted too much like Snickers, and I was binging on those. So here's the thing. I'll binge on McDonald's. I'll binge on Atkins. I'll binge on healthy food. I got a problem. But it's one that I've been working on for quite some time. I haven't been working on it in therapy. I've been doing my own behavior changes. And I've changed quite a bit. And I've probably lost about, oh my God, this person is driving so slow. I've probably lost about 40 pounds. It doesn't look like it. Because when you are a person who is as bulky as I am, and I'm tall too, you don't really notice it. Where I notice it the most is my face. Like, my face was starting to look like a balloon, and I'm starting to be able to see my cheekbones. Anywho, so I don't eat, I'm not gonna say I don't eat carbs, because I do eat the low carb tortillas. I just try to limit the carbs, and I would really like to limit them even more, but I've been making these changes in stages just so that I don't get frustrated and give up, because I've done this a couple of times. I can lose 60, 70 pounds and hit a plateau and get pissed off and basically just stop what I'm doing. Makes no damn sense. And I'm in a plateau right now, actually. Now, in the past, I'd hit a plateau, go into a rage, and kind of give up. This time, I'm just kind of sitting with it and figuring out what changes I need to make. And one of the changes that I've made is the Atkins bars that I was using to replace my love of chocolate. I'm not eating those. And then the things that I find that I'm not able to moderate at home, I can moderate at work, so I keep it at work. And for me, it's not a diet. I'm not on a diet. This is something that I have to maintain unless I want to die young, because I've already started having the health consequences of obesity. We all know it's coming. People can be delusional if they want to and pretend that you can be fit and healthy at any size. And I think that what we're learning is you can be fit and healthy at any size temporarily, but it's going to come to get you. Especially when you get into your 30s and 40s. If you think about it, you don't see a lot of severely obese people in their 60s. I'm going to be 50 soon. I don't want to be dead by the time I'm 60. I've come out of a period of my life where I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep on going, and I don't live like that anymore. I enjoy my life. I'm enjoying my time. I feel like I have a new lease on life. I feel like my chains of bondage have been lifted. And I enjoy my life. I don't want to die. At least not yet. Not young. I want to die old. I don't want to die because I could not stop shoving Big Macs and chocolate down my throat. That's the truth of it all. I don't want to die because of something that I was eating. Now, would you move? God! The way some people drive, that's gonna be what kills me. rage over how stupid some people drive. People who drive slow in the fast lane, and then people who drive right next to you so you can't get around their dumb ass. It's such a huge, who did this? Who is responsible for the lack of driving skills nowadays? And why did they do this? Anyways, jeez. Where was I? Something to do with food. Okay, so I'm going back to the office after having to do something really dumb. I have a headache. I currently have next to me, I'm drinking a sugar-free caramel macchiato from Pete's. It's really, really stupid good. It's better than Starbucks. Starbucks is just, I don't know. Starbucks is not the business. I'm going to finish my Pete's, and then I'm going to go back to the office, and I'm going to eat some nuts. That's what I eat for lunch. And let's not get anything twisted here. I am not here to advise or influence anybody. I'm here, number one, because somehow I want to get rich off my YouTube channel. I don't know how that's going to happen. If I make it work, I swear I will tell you how to do it. I promise. If you help me get rich, I'll help you get rich. And then also because it's kind of like a creative outlet for me. I think I'm really funny, and I think that it is just a freaking tragedy for me to keep it to a limited amount of people. I get to grace maybe 30 people a day with it. What if I could do this on a large scale? And what if I could help somebody figure out how to get themselves healthy in a way that is livable? Not like jumping on some crazy fad, because fads don't work. It's got to be something that you can make work for you. But like I said, I don't want to get anything twisted. I'm basically documenting what is working for me, because I'm hoping that I can use that knowledge to help other people. And that's kind of what I've always done. I've worked in behavioral health for the past 10 years. It's funny because I kind of hate people, but at the same time I want to help people. I have a love-hate relationship with human beings, and I want to help people live their best life. Maybe for the time that I spent unable to live my best life and the misery of that pit of despair, I know so many people are in it. For myself, I didn't get depressed because I was fat. I got fat because I was depressed. Let me say it again, if I can remember what I just said. I didn't get depressed because I was fat. I got fat because I was depressed. Depression led me to staying in the house, binge eating. But also there's a certain safety in being bigger, and I didn't realize that until I got older. It's not like I made a conscious decision to be a bigger woman so that nobody would touch me. But you do notice, at least I did, let me speak for myself, because there's a lot of women that said, I can get any man I want. There's a lot of men out there that like a big woman. Well, they didn't like me. And I kind of liked that they didn't like me. Even though I like men, and I wanted men, I couldn't deal with what came along with it, and I felt unsafe. So having, looking like a linebacker served me well. But now I'm getting older, and I don't want to have to buy a bigger coffin or have to pay extra for cremation. So I figure now is as good a time as any to keep it going, keep going on this path I'm on. The path to better health. And then if I figure it out, sharing what's working for me. I'll share what doesn't work, and I'll share what does work. I always wanted to write a book, and when I started doing this years ago, I was documenting what was working. Okay, move. I was documenting what was working, but then I didn't read it, which is just lame as hell. Gosh, what's that word when people say something and then they don't do it? That's another thing that's happening to me. The older I get, the more words that I know are slipping out of my brain, and then they run down the street. Bye! And I can't figure out what that word was. Hypocrite? I wrote a book. I didn't write a book. I wanted to write a book, so I was keeping notes. I probably have like 75 pages of what I was doing and what helped me lose 75 pounds. Doing that so that I could share it with people. And I never shared it with anybody. And then when I hit a plateau, I didn't read it. So there it is. Just chilling in Microsoft Word. I'm not going to do that again. I can tell you that much. I will not be like Amberlynn Reed and Feudy Beauty. You are not going to see me deep throating a pizza and gaining 100 pounds. I can promise you that. I don't have any enablers. I'm done. And once you get to know me better, I'll share more about what led me to being dumb. Dumb? Did I really say dumb? You see what I'm dealing with, people? I meant to say dumb. What I've done, that I'm done. I'm done. I'm done making excuses. I'm done losing weight and gaining it back. And I will be the one who doesn't gain it back. I can't unless I want to die. And I don't. We've come full circle now, folks. You see, if I ramble on long enough, I will come full circle. Are you going to run this stop sign? Okay. Let me go first. All right. Thank you. Now that I am almost at work, I have to go back into work mode. Dun, 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Have you ever noticed how UPS trucks look like chocolate? I was just thinking that was an astute observation. And it's really hot today, so it looks like a big melty piece of chocolate in the sun, just ready for me to take a big delicious melty bite out of it. Ooh wait, somebody does not know how to park. And I'm back. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.